Hello, I'm outside the Royal Pavilion here in Brighton, which was actually built in the late 1700s, early 1800s as a royal residence for King George IV. Wikipedia's great, isn't it? I'm here with Kerry and Shaun from Jetstream Pony, who are going to be playing. They've recorded some tracks for us in stripped back lockdown style. You'll see them in just a second. But first I'm going to ask them a few questions. So you're both Brighton residents, aren't you, actually? So,
yep.
But you're not originally from Brighton, are you?
No,
I know Shaun is, but yeah.
No,
Where are you from?
I was born in Queens, New York. But Brighton's my home.
How long have you been here?
About half my life. 25 years thereabouts.
Let's say 15 years. Right, so Jetstream Pony. Weird name. How did you get the name, Jetstream Pony?
Well, it's the name of my partner's dog. She's a retired racing greyhound, very happily retired, and that was her name. And it's funny because Carol made me a T-shirt of Jetstream Pony before the band even existed, which was some kind of hint, I think. So, but yeah, so she's named. It's the racing name of our dog. If you look in, if you Google her, you can still see her races on video actually sometimes, which is quite weird. Thinking that kind of inert thing on the couch is the same thing as that, kind of running around chasing rabbits.
And it's also the name of the album, isn't it? Because you just recorded.
Yeah, I've always had this kind of thing about, I don't know, maybe read it, but like first albums being named after just being self-titled, just like classic first album kind of thing.
It was going to be called something different.
Oh no, it was going to be called Schrammelig originally, yeah, which is kind of German for rough and ready, because someone used it as a description of us in a review in Germany. They said we were schrammeliger than Beth's other bands, but the funny thing is Google Translate translated it as crappy. so the review said we're crappier than Beth's other bands.
I always remember because when we released Anyone Can Make a Mistake.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a great title at the time, but then one of the reviews just said, and they just have. And I just thought, it's a giveaway, isn't it? If you call something with a negative connotation like that, you're just asking for, people to say, well, it is a bit crappy or whatever. So how did that go then, recording? And would that be a debut album for you then?
It is, yeah, the debut album. It was, it was actually a lot of fun recording it. We recorded it here in Brighton. And that was back in February, and
Seems so long ago now.
I know, and we had no idea what was going to happen with lockdown at the time, and we had an album launch planned in May. All these plans for gigs, hoping to get the album out there and play songs from it, and then suddenly there's a pandemic, but we still released the album in May, and it seems to be going over really well. I'm really proud of it, and
we decided not to call it Schrammelig in the end, partly because it didn't sound Schrammelig.
It doesn't sound Schrammelig.
You know what I mean? That was the idea. It's because of our early stuff was recorded on GarageBand sometimes, but actually when the album came out, it was a bit. In fact, record company said this isn't really Schrammelig, is it? So we kind of just went back to the self-titled thing.
Of course, Wedding Present fans will know you as a drummer because you were the drummer in your Wedding Present. But now you're the guitarist in Jetstream Pony. So how does that work? Kind of writing songs and stuff. Do you write the drum parts as well? Or?
Well, I play the drums on the album as well. Okay. That's true. But I mean, you'll know this. I wasn't really originally a drummer in the first place. I was kind of like a bassist originally.
You play the bass as well?
Well,
Shaun plays everything.
But no, I mean, I write the basis of the songs. Beth gives me kind of what we talk as fag packets. So she'll kind of give me rough lyrics and stuff like that, and kind of bits of prose, bits of rhyme or whatever. And then I flick through the songs that I've got, including the singing tune and stuff, and then I match them, and then she doesn't mind me cutting them up, and I send them back to her, and then she checks them over and sort of checks she's happy with it, and then it works that way. Because I've never been very comfortable writing lyrics, so it kind of gets me out of it. Well, you got more experience, I think. But yeah, and obviously, and Kerry, you say, because we used to be in a band together, you were the singer, so you sing some of the songs.
I was going to come to that, because would that band be a band I'm familiar with?
Might be.
Turbo Cat.
Turbo Cat, yes. Because I've actually, so I met you 20 years ago or something, was it?
Yeah, that's right,
And one of the songs that you're going to play for us later is actually a cover of a Cinerama song called Kerry Kerry. Oh, why is it called Kerry Kerry?
Oh, well, when we were in TurboCat, you asked us to
Be my band.
kind of help you put together some sounds for Cinerama when it was like an idea.
Well, it's because I was writing it all at home.
Yeah.
So I did it all with drum loops and, on the computer really. But then John Peel invited us to do a Peel session, so we needed a band to do it. So it didn't work out in the end for one reason or another, that's how we met. Obviously I'd knew Shaun before that, but so yes. So we're gonna hear that in a while. But first of all, we've got another track that you've recorded at home to hear before that.
Yeah, I mean the first song is called Trapped in Amber. It's one of the album tracks. It's one that seems to go down well with people. It was actually one of the last things written on the album. In fact, we were kind of writing it as we in the studio, really, weren't we? We were kind of like, particularly with the bass, and we were going through what the bass line should be as we recorded it.
And is the version we're going to hear now very different from the album?
No, it's pretty similar, but it's it was nice to do it again because it was kind of rushed in a way when it went on the album. So
it was on the hoof.
It was on the hoof. It was it came out. It was I kind of thought it was a good song. But it was only written like about a week before we went to the studio, so it was very much kind of chucked in, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for speaking to me here outside the Royal Pavilion, and here we go with Jetstream Pony.
can't you look at me when I'm speaking to you? 'Cause there are things I've gotta say. But what was I sneaking to you? When you thought I'd looked away. I get it, now I understand just what you're playing. I get it, I guess there isn't any point delaying. You would rather that I wasn't here. You don't have to say a word, it's crystal clear. You bought in presents with my money. That makes me feel just great, although I've gotta say that it is kind of funny that you think I'd never know. I get it, it was just another way of saying I get it, that you really didn't want me staying. I bet you wish that I just disappeared. You don't have to say a word, it's crystal clear. Lying in my bed, you remember when it was you who said that we'd never be apart again. But now the longer that I hang around, the more anxious that you get. Oh, it looks like Romeo has found a nervous Juliet.